Welcome to the Linking Slinkies podcast, hosted by me, Howie.
And me, Al.
Just a couple of mates who thought we're pretty fun in high school and needing an excuse to catch up now that our old dads have busy schedules.
We catch up every week to discuss the good old days, as well as what's going on nowadays in our lives. So if you're into Ho 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 Howie, then this is the podcast for you.
Subscribe for new episodes and new sniffs every Monday, 8 a.m. And remember, never try to fix your mate Slinky.
Ho Ho Ho! Merry Christmas and happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to the Christmas special.
I missed the email about dressing up. It said, hey, Brandon, so I didn't read it. It's not my name.
For everyone listening, I am fully Christmased out, and Howie is normal Howie.
No, I'm in the Christmas San Jose Sharks. We all know that the San Jose Sharks stand for Christmas in the ice hockey community. So I'm wearing their Christmas edition hat.
Ah, yes.
You can tell because it has green on it.
Ah, yes.
Which is a common Christmas color, like mistletoe, presents, Christmas tree. I'm sure you're familiar with the Christmas tree. So yeah, I feel like if anything, I'm probably more Christmas than you
are. We'll see about that. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Linking Slinkies, or send us an email, linkingslinkies@gmail.com. Now, this is going to be a good Christmassy episode, everyone. So hold on to your sleighs, grab your little Christmas tree, stick it up your bum, and let's get into it. How was your week, mate?
Look, tip top. I went away on the weekend.
Where?
Which was nice. Just to Newcastle to see a couple of mates.
Just to Newey?
Yeah. Look, road trip was good. We found a new band which I didn't mind. They're called Greta Van Fleet. And they're like, they sort of sound like your old Led Zeppelin and all that kind of thing, but they're like current. And actually sound exactly like them. And yeah, they're really, really good. There's this song that I really love. I think it's Heat Above or something like that. Heart Above. I don't know, something. I can't remember the song.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a real sick intro. And yeah, it's mad.
Nice.
And then I just kicked a ball for like 3 hours. And it was just kicked a ball. Like that's all we did, just kicked a ball. It was the most fun I'd ever had. Like I get, how dogs just chase balls? I get it. But I've always been that way. Like I'll just go out if I'm bored. I'll just go throw a ball at the clothesline, or I'll kick a ball against a wall, or pass a footy or whatever. Like it's just the most. You're not thinking about anything else. It's just relaxing. I had a beer in hand. It was really good. But being Newcastle, they have like 5 seasons. Even though there's only 4 seasons, 5 seasons in like 20 minutes. So we just went from like storm, humidity to winter, and it just kept going like that. So I'm like, surely I'm going to get sick, which knock on wood, I do not. And then just played some and then slept for 12 hours. So went to a mate's house and just slept, basically. It was probably the most rudest thing I've ever done in my life, but I was tired.
Yeah. No, that sounds like heaven. I couldn't think of anything better.
Then wake up and he's cooked me like all these bacon and eggs and hash browns and like just had this buffet of food on. Like he took care of me. Yeah.
What a bloody legend. There is something about just kicking a ball or just like passing a footy in the backyard that you just zone. It's not like you zone out. It's just it's like meditation.
Exactly. I meditate. Like it just helps you focus. And I have some of my best ideas when I'm just kicking a ball or whatever. But the other thing to it is like just not thinking about that shit too. Like not thinking about work, not thinking about responsibilities, and it's just kick the ball to that person so they don't have to chase it.
Yeah.
And that's the only concern you have.
Love it. I love it, man. And we're very lucky to grow up with backyards as well. So I remember growing up as a kid all the time, just going and kicking the footy in the backyard was the best thing ever.
Yeah, we kicked a footy or 2 in our time.
Just one or two.
Yeah. But yeah. How was your week?
Very busy, mate. Very busy. I was sick. Very sick. One of the sickest I've probably been in my life. Like, legit thought I was dying. Could not stop shaking, fever, dying. Anyway, but I'm feeling better now. But my daughter was sick as well. And whenever your kids are sick now, they got to get a COVID test. She's COVID negative, of course. And then it's just sickness, mate. It happens all the time. Towards the end of the year, I think my body's just built up so much stress that it's holding on to the end of the year. It's like, just hold out, man. Hold out, man. You could do it. You could do it, bro. One more month. And then it's just like, ugh. And then I just get sick and fucked up. But anyway, still got a little bit the time before Christmas. So hopefully we'll all be better by then. We'll come down to Vegas and do some awesome podcasting. Gambling.
Gambling. Do some awesome podcasting. I can't wait for that.
I know. It's been a full-on week, mate. So I'm just, as soon as December comes, if you talk to anyone at your job or your work or whatever, I'm sure they go, oh, looking forward to Christmas. Can't wait for Christmas. Oh, it's almost end of the year. Couple more days, this holdout. But I get it. Like, I'm just holding out for the end of the year and holding out for the holidays. So I took some extra time off, mate, so we can spend some time together. It'll be great. Yeah. Cannot wait, man.
I can't wait. Can't wait to see you. It's like there's a part of me that fucking hates this time of year too. Like, it's stressful, it's busy, and by the time you get to Christmas, you're so exhausted, you don't enjoy any of the shit you worked for anyway. And then the next thing you go back to work. Like it's like everyone is happy and miserable at this time of year as well. I feel like we should just close from December 1st to February.
Yeah. Stand down period. Like, I don't know. It seems dumb that we stress and put all this anxiety and stuff towards one day where we just are so tired we don't do anything anyway. And then we're all grumpy and snap at each other because we're tired. And then it's back to reality the day after. Also, we spent so much money on food and overeating, but it's just ridiculous. It's just so much money, so much effort. Yeah. When we just want to kick a ball and have a beer and sleep for 12 hours.
Exactly right. That's all I want. If someone can get me that as a gift, I'll have it.
Okay. I'll get you a 6-pack of footy and, I don't know, a new pillow.
Sleeping tablets.
Yes, sleeping tablets. How good would that be?
Take 12 before bed.
With your beer, it'll knock you out 24 hours sleep.
Hey, we got some comments this week.
Nice.
Should we share it with everyone?
Absolutely.
All right. Okay. Long time fan, but we got, I remembered what else grinds my gears from the Grinding My Gears episode, which you may remember. When people in movies or shows order drinks or food, then just walk away without having a bite or a sip. Like, no way anyone does this in real life. Get your act together. And also, when they organize to see each other, but do not discuss any details, like where, when, what time, who's picking up. Yeah, right. I think I read that last week.
Yeah, that's all right.
Okay, we're going to start the next one. I've got a drinking game idea. We didn't read this one last week, did we?
No.
Got a drinking game idea for the drunk cast. You both have to have a drink every time Al says fantastic or like, or how he snorts or whatever it is that he's doing. Bet you won't make it to the end. I'd like to add every time you say literally in there, and then every time that you recognize that you said literally, or back in the day.
We should do up Linking Slinkies bingo drinking cards so people can drink along. You know, it's like every time Howie sniffs, you take a drink. Every time Alex says literally or like.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
I'll and then there's got to be something. There's got to be something that's like a shot, like something we say every episode, but not often.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Never forget to fix your mate Slinky.
Never forget. Every time the word Slinky gets mentioned, it's a All right, so that's a good one. Well done. I really like the drunk cast. That's good. Schoolies is like spring break from AliExpress.
Yeah, or Wish.
Or Wish.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so true.
Good. I think someone's trying to sell us something in this one. Good channel. Like, they're not wrong. Good start, I guess. Then a blue heart. Keep up the great work. Why aren't you using promo SM? You should use it to promote your videos.
Thank you, promo SM.
I don't know. It might be legit. We should look into it. Like, maybe it's good. Have you looked into it?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll save that and we'll have a look. He might be legit. But he's right. We are a good channel.
Blue heart.
Next one we got. It looks like you two are making out, and Alex took some of Howie's beard. I think that's
from the mustache. Yeah.
From the mustache.
Yeah, it's long gone now.
Long gone. Very good. And okay, I think this one is by our guest Gert Prentice. The artwork that I personally put together for him, because I am the drawer in this relationship. He said, "Thanks for the new decal on my van."
Yeah.
Did you put something on the van? Nice. Okay, so check them out on YouTube if you want to learn a bit more. But that's the comments. But we got an email. We got a rebuttal from the argument between bitch shitten and Gert Prentice.
Oh yeah.
So we got a rebuttal.
It just started with the worst instrument ever.
Yeah, started with the worst instrument. So the bitch fired up first.
Oh yeah.
Gert fired back for no reason at all. Yeah.
Yeah. And took it to the next level. Very aggressive.
Next level. So bitch has come into this with a bit of an open mind, but let's see how it plays out.
Let's hear it.
Okay. Dear Gart Pontiff. Firstly, I refuse to give you the respect of spelling your ridiculous name correctly. Good start. Secondly, all you have achieved with your incoherent ramblings is proven once and for all that the harpsichord is a dog shit instrument for certified maniacs such as yourself. Also, in regards to your musical credentials, no word of a lie, the first time that I heard your intro to Linking Slinkies podcast, and before it was announced that you wrote it, I said to myself, that dickhead Garth wrote that. The dead giveaway was that it sounds like shit. The Jew harp can fuck off too. I chipped my tooth using one of those pricks when I was about 5 years old, and I've hated country music ever since. Sorry, Howie. And you want to talk about my mum? Yeah, she is well, actually. And she thinks Alex is a very young, nice man who used to fix her computer when they worked together at Tenth Council.
Yeah.
Alex Lindell says hi. Your shittest fan, bitch shit. Not bad. All right.
Nice rebuttal.
I'm keen to see if Garth replies.
Yeah. I know we don't encourage listener-on-listener violence, but I'm all for this.
We don't encourage it, but yeah, I'm all for it at the moment.
They're actually both really good musicians too.
Yeah, they're both also very good friends, but
love them both. Fight to the death.
We can only have one shit fan, so you guys have to sort it out.
Oh, but Mitch, if you think you can make a better intro to the podcast, feel free, mate. We'll chuck it on. Yeah. We'll put it up on the polls on Instagram. We'll see. We'll let the listeners decide which one's better. And you might have a chance to be on the Linking Slinkies intro song forever. Yeah. So, Mitch, come on, make a better intro or outro, whatever you feel like. Yeah. See if you can beat Gert Prentice's song.
Yeah, put your harpsichord where your mouth is, I guess. Maybe they should have to play with the instrument they said was better. Yeah,
Mitch, give us a bass, like a Seinfeldy bass intro. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
I'd love that. Okay.
Good.
So, Howie, I seen this going viral on Reddit a little while ago. I'm not sure if you heard about it before. It happened years ago. But basically, this guy got stuck in a cave, right? So I'll read the headline. Today I learned about John Jones, who explored Nutty Putty Cave in Utah when he got stuck upside down in a crevasse that was 10 inches across and 18 inches high. So for all our Australian listeners, that's about, I don't know, whatever. Rescuers worked hard to free him, but were unsuccessful. He died after being stuck upside down for 28 hours. And it's been 10 years since then. Can you imagine being stuck in a cave upside down for 28 hours and then you just die? There's some photos that give me legit claustrophobia just looking at them. If you're listening at home, just it's called Nutty Putty Cave. But if you just do, I think it's John Edward Jones Cave, you'll see there's like a diagram. He was exploring this cave and he went off onto one of the side sections that haven't been like mapped out. That's another crazy thing. Imagine the people mapping the cave. Yeah. Anyway, he got down into this section, but his legs got stuck. So he was stuck in a cave upside down from his feet. He died of a heart attack because his blood was trying to pump up so hard. But they tried to rescue him with like these pulleys and stuff, but they snapped and he got stuck. I'm sorry, this is a very dark topic, but I was legit fascinated by this story. And because once you see these images of this cave, the hole is imagine how big your body is, then imagine the cave hole 1 centimeter bigger than that. That was the kind of space he was going through.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Some of them, and Jesus.
Imagine just being stuck. Imagine the fear of being stuck there. I would, as soon as rescuers got there, I'd be like, just kill me, man. Like, imagine being stuck for 28 hours upside down in a cave.
Yeah. It's like that James Franco movie, 48 Hours, where he got stuck. His arm got stuck, so he had to saw it off.
I think that was based off a true event, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a true story.
Yeah.
He got but yeah, even that, just having to make a decision. And having something to cut your arm with. Like it's probably the most important thing I've learned about when I've gone hiking is, make sure that you have surgery tools with you.
Yeah, the most important thing. Yeah, hydration, emergency calls, muesli bar, surgery kit.
Surgery kit. And just maybe let someone know where you're going.
Yeah. Well, this guy in the cave did. But yeah, that guy that got stuck in the rock, that's insane. It's like a Saw movie. But yeah, I didn't understand why they couldn't just like snap his legs out because his legs were keeping him trapped. But I guess that might have killed him as well, like the shock and stuff. And because they're legit 20 minutes down into a cave as well. Yeah, that has got to be the scariest way to die, right? Like, rounding is what, 30 seconds, a minute, and you're dead. 28 hours in a cave? No.
Yeah, why did he go into that tight of a spot?
He's obviously like a thrill seeker and stuff, but I think he got confused because there's a map of the cave and he thought he was going down a certain section, but I think he went down to an unmapped section off to the side.
Yeah, right.
It's insane. Go read the article, everyone listening, and see the pictures because it makes me sick. But they cemented it off. They couldn't even get his body out. They just had to cement the cave off. They're just like, no one else is going down.
Oh, really? They just couldn't get him out. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Let's close that link.
Yeah, goodbye. I just wanted to touch on too. Have you noticed that YouTube have removed their dislike buttons? They've removed the dislike count.
Yeah.
And I think we briefly mentioned it, but I also wanted to mention that this is so awesome. So do you know what the very first YouTube video was uploaded?
No.
It's called Me at the Zoo. And it's the creator of YouTube because remember, YouTube never used to be owned by Google.
Yeah.
Got brought out by Google. So it was by these cool guys that made YouTube anyway. So what he did, he's not happy that they removed the dislike count because if you look into why they removed the dislike count, it's just to, it's long story, but basically, a lot of videos that are controversial, they think that people are trolling them and basically spamming the dislike button, but basically it's people just not liking videos. Anyway.
Yeah.
So what the guy did that has the first video on YouTube, he just changed his video description. to give out a message, and it says, I won't read it all because it's quite long, but just look it up. It's called Me at the Zoo. But basically, he's saying that it's against free speech. Like, without good, you can't have bad. They're just trying to remove the bad, and we live in this utopia. It's all bullshit. But look into it and just go to Me at the Zoo, first YouTube video, and read it out. It's quite long, but I won't read it out in the pod. I just want to acknowledge how cool that is and badass he did that. Please don't dislike this video.
Please. Yeah, like it's just takes too much time, doesn't it?
We've mentioned it before, but who the hell dislikes YouTube videos anyway? Besides controversial stuff. But if it's just like, hey, here's me playing a game, why would you dislike that? Or it's like, here's a funny video I'm trying to make. You don't find it funny? Why would you dislike that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
That is why is the beard come out of your eyeballs?
I don't know. I can't get it comfy with my glasses. Is that better?
Yeah, I don't know. It's more like a balaclava, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mate, it is Christmas time.
Get into it.
I don't know if you've noticed.
No. What? It's Christmas.
It's Christmas. But I think we wrote this episode a while ago now.
Yeah.
But I think we wanted to touch on, why Christmas is great and probably the times that's made Christmas shit. So we've got some topics here, and we'd love to hear from everyone else if you have some other suggestions about what makes Christmas great, what makes Christmas shit. But because we're a podcast where we basically just complain, we're going to focus more on the shit side, I guess. We can get the good side out. Like, it's really good to see the kids excited. It's really good to spend time with family. It's really good to look at Christmas lights. And then that's about it. So we have the worst gift you've ever got. So we're taking this turns?
Yes. I can only two stick out in my mind as the worst Christmas gifts I've got.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't think of what's worse. So I'm just going to say them both. I once got a lamp shade with a light bulb that didn't fit the lampshade. Keep in mind, this was 3 years ago. I don't like lamps. I don't give a shit about lamps. Who wants a lampshade, like a bedside lampshade, and the light bulb didn't fit in the lampshade? So it just sat there.
2 pieces of nothing.
Here's 2 pieces of nothing that you have no attachment to or like. Thanks.
Maybe they're 2 separate presents, mate. Maybe they're the lamp, and then someone got you a lamp bulb, but they weren't ever meant to fit.
And the other worst Christmas present I've got is, I'm sorry, Mum, but when this is in my memory, I swear I was already a teenager, but maybe I was exaggerating a little bit. I probably already felt like a teenager. My mum, my dearest mother, my mummy, got me for Christmas a Wiggles notebook when I was not 4 years old. I swear in my memory I was 13, but maybe I was exaggerating. Maybe I was 10, 11, 12. A Wiggles notepad. Wiggles.
If she doesn't get your
Wiggles
notepad this year for Christmas, oh God.
She knows about it. I bring it up. I'm still traumatized to this day.
Pretty good. They're pretty good.
Top
I
that.
still think that
Top
the
that.
lamp and the bulb, like, in case you didn't like the lamp, they bought you a bulb so that you could match a lamp with it. Or in case you didn't like the bulb, you could buy your own bulb for the lamp that you liked. I think they gave you 2 different gifts.
Why would anyone want a lamp? That's the thing. Anyway, tell me your worst thing that you got.
I've had a few that have been a bit rough and a bit not rough, just like, oh, thanks kind of thing. But it's always the thought that counts. I've always found a way to use it. Like, one was a hammock, but we had nowhere to hang it. like no posts or anything.
Yeah.
And like, parents got me that in their own house where there's nowhere to hang it.
Yeah.
It's like, what was the point of getting it?
Yeah.
But no, the worst one, and it's a joke to this day, was my nana, who I love very much. But my brother opened his present and he had a towel, a bath towel, like a full-size bath towel.
How old was he?
I know he probably would have been 14 or something.
Okay.
I would have been 6 or 7. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, so I had the same packaging. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I've got a bath towel. No, I got a hand towel. So, so it wasn't even a full towel. I couldn't even dry my whole body with it. It was just my brother. My brother got the gift of drying his whole body. I got the gift of drying my
your
hands.
And you were 4, 5, 6?
No, I was like 7 or 8 or something.
7 or 8.
Yeah,
But you got a and that was all from her?
that was all. Yeah.
It
Like
wasn't
after
even
that, like other years, I don't know if they got better or worse, but that year was just the funniest thing because, yeah, it was like she got it in a pack, like a bath towel and a hand towel, just
Oh, she
separated them.
separated them. That's hilarious.
I'm like, I'm 7. Why do I need a hand towel? Like, there's already one supplied for me when I go to the bathroom.
Nen's a real hit and miss. Nen's either
Yeah,
give you the thing you've wanted your whole childhood,
yeah,
or a hand towel.
yeah. One year she got me like a science kit that I could,
Yeah.
like a microscope thing, and that was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, another year she got me a hand towel.
Okay, here's my thing about. Okay, should we do the best gifts we've got? Balance it
Yeah,
out.
let's do that.
Okay, so should have thought about this before, but off the top of my head, probably the best Christmas gift I've ever received is from my uncles. Shout out to Uncle Terry and Uncle Noel, who got me a scooter. When I was. This is before scooters were big. So remember, probably when we got about teenagers or bit in midway through high school, scooters became huge. Scooters were big. But I swear, end of primary school, my uncles got me a scooter. It was a JD Bug scooter. It wasn't just like your Kmart run-of-the-mill scooter. Because they live in Sydney, they could get a fancy brand. It had front shocks. It was amazing. It was the best gift I've probably ever got to this day. I rode that scooter every single spare hour I had, and I was into scooters before everyone else. I'm claiming the scooter gang before everyone, before it got big. Scooters, it was it was an amazing gift. It was probably the best gift I've ever got.
Yeah, love it. Scooter. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
think.
sorry, let me emphasize. No, you can go to Big W and get a scooter now. This was before scooters you could get at Big W. Before that, maybe you had to go to a skate shop to get them.
Yeah.
So obviously they were in Sydney and they went somewhere awesome and got a scooter. So amazing. Best gift ever.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head.
No. Yeah. Oh, I'd be something similar. Like we had this part of Christmas where mum and dad would always keep a present in the cupboard and they'd be like, all right, that's it.
Yeah, I love that.
And next minute, someone will walk out of the room and you're like, oh yeah, they're just going to the bathroom. And then they come back and there's another gift. But I think one year I went into the lounge room Christmas morning and it was a bike, and that was like my first bike. Another morning I went in and there was a scooter. PlayStation, I think it was a good year. But I think probably a cricket kit. My first year playing cricket, I got like all this cricket gear, and like I went on to make some of my biggest scores with that bat and stuff like that.
Because that can be quite expensive too, a whole cricket.
Yeah, that was super expensive back then. They're a little bit cheaper now, but yeah, they're super expensive back then. So I think that was probably the best gift, was like I didn't have to use the community kit anymore. Like I had my own stuff. So that's probably the best gift.
Nice. And I'd like to give an honorable mention to my brother as well, who does give awesome gifts. But he was more like the birthday gifts and stuff. But I'm pretty sure one Christmas, I can't remember if it was Christmas or birthday, but I'm going to say it anyway. He gave me a packet of nappies. And I was maybe 10.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is this packet of nappies? Why do I have a packet of nappies? This is like, I was getting really upset. And he's like, just open it, dickhead. And I opened it and it was full of Freddo frogs. Like, he's really good at the surprise presents, but I think that's anyway. But here's the thing about presents, all right? You know what really grinds my gears?
What's that?
Presents. There's nothing you can give me that hold on. Everything that I want is over $100, right? And I don't expect any gift should never be over $100, right? I don't want a gift from over $100. If you buy me something expensive, all I think about is shit. Now I have to buy you something expensive. To me, it's more of a burden. It's not a gift it's just like shit. You got me a brand new scooter, and I got you a packet of chocolate. Whatever. I'm happy. I'm happy with the packet of chocolate because it means I can give you a packet of chocolate.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what I really, really want, right? So even if you do buy me an expensive present, it's not really what I want. Plus, I don't really want much, mate. I just want to kick a soccer ball and have a beer and sleep for 12 hours.
Oh, well, why aren't we doing that?
Let's do it. And I want a new guitar.
Actually, that's my first guitar too. I got that. Yeah, that was there. That was a good Chrissy. Yeah.
But do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have you not received an expensive present and gone, oh shit, now I have to get them something expensive?
If I don't know them very well, it's stressful. It's like, fuck, now what do I get you?
Besides your parents, I guess.
Yeah.
Mum, if you're listening, go all out. Buy me a new guitar.
Yeah, new guitar. Maybe just knocked out what you want. Send us some, those strategic things that people do where they have it on in the background and they send them a video of something else.
Yeah.
It's just all these guitars in the background. So just hinting at it. Try that.
Yeah, but I'm happy with no gift. If somebody, because it's, it's hard to spend so much money, especially when you have kids. If my sister was like, oh, sorry, Al, I couldn't get you anything this year. Be like, fine, that's all right. I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's Christmas is for the kids.
Yeah. And it's tough that like all the movies are like a winter Christmas and then we have the hottest days in the world because we kind of lose out on a gift idea, which we could just get someone a Christmas sweater. Like we could knit a sweater and give it to someone or buy a sweater.
Yeah, it's like a funny, ugly sweater.
Yeah. So where we live, we miss out on that opportunity. So we actually have to get people real gifts. Well, I guess we could just knit some shorts or something. But yeah, I'd really love to just 1 year, like just get someone the worst sweater, like worst Christmas sweater there is, as a joke, because it's summer, and 2, it's the worst Christmas sweater that you've ever seen.
Yeah, I love that idea. Or I've seen some people have a competition who can make the worst Christmas sweater.
Yeah.
Or whatever, Christmas jumper or whatever it's called, where you purposely try and make it bad. But imagine you could crank the aircon and wear it inside.
Yeah, true. How do people know how to knit sweaters? Like, how do they know that's enough for the arms? How do they know that's long enough? How do they know when to stop knitting and change structure? Oh, I don't understand knitting.
How does knitting even work? I don't even know.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Put some wool on the stick and tie a knot.
Yeah, I got nothing. I got no idea.
They should call it knotting.
You're right.
Making a bunch of little knots.
Yeah.
But it's weird now being an adult for Christmas because, like I just said, Christmas is for the kids, man.
Yeah.
So, spoilers if you're listening. If you're a child, please turn off now. But we're doing the elf stuff. Our kids have the elves sort of thing.
Yeah.
So, not only do we have the big S man coming at the end of the year that we have to plan and do that the night before Christmas, whatever. Every single night you have to come up with something for these elves.
Yeah.
every single night. And it's got to be better than the last night, and it's got to be better than the year before, and it's got to be more elaborate. And it's right at 11 o'clock or 10:30 at night, whatever, when you're going to bed, and it's like, oh shit, forgot the elves, and you got to do it. But it's all worth it to see their beautiful little faces in the morning.
Isn't it?
No.
I can't believe the cans thing you did the other night. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that
That's
was all
impressive.
Eugenia. She did all that. She set up.
That would have took ages.
I'll post a video on it on our Instagram. But so we set up a bunch of cans. I think it was 117 Pepsi cans. And then the elf was dangling from the roof for the last can. Looked really good. I'll post a video or a photo of that on the Slinky's Instagram.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I hate the elves. It is a good idea, but it's just a lot of work. It's 25 days of work.
Like, I would probably just chuck them around the place with a note.
Oh, I feel so many nights I'm like, we're overdoing it. We're overdoing it. They don't, because they walk out and they go, ha, 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 ha. What's for breakfast?
Yeah. And then next year you have to top it.
Every day you got to top it. It's ridiculous. But anyway, I've shout out to the parents doing the elves. I feel your pain. But the whole thing is that they've got to be good. The elves are watching. So if they're naughty, the elves won't come back the next night. Or some people do, they won't move. Some people do that they're going to tell Santa and stuff. So I like that aspect, because that's actually worked a couple of times when they've been a bit naughty and we're like, oh, the elves are going to watch. And they're like, oh, okay.
So just blackmailing children.
That's all parenting is.
I guess it's I guess that brings us on to our next topic about Christmas and the chores as an adult, and not like Christmas as a kid is like the most wonderful time, and then you doing this stuff for the kids is the most wonderful time, but it brings a lot of chores with it. So for me, like, the biggest chore was I used to go all out with Christmas lights. I put Christmas lights up, and every year it would be like a shitty day when I had to pull them down. Like a really hot day, I'd be not in the mood. I'd be tired and grumpy. Grumpy. I was trying to say cranky and grumpy.
And drunk.
And you'd pull them down and you're just like shoving them in the box going, oh, that'll do. That's Dylan in 12 months problem. And then you pull them out of the box and they're all knotted. 12 months later, you're like, for fuck's sake, Dylan, what have you done? And you just get mad at yourself. But you did it every year. But yeah, Christmas lights, I love Christmas lights, but the chore of putting them up, pulling them down, packing them away,
Christmas tree, man. You know how big our Christmas tree is.
Yeah.
Every year, it's there is a bit of me that still gets excited, because when the Christmas tree goes up, that kid in me goes, yeah, it's almost Christmas time. But then the adult in me goes, you got to decorate this thing. It's just chores. And
you'll spend a heap of money to put shit under it.
Sometimes I feel it is so worth it for the kids, and then other times I feel like, you little ungrateful bastards, you like look at it once, or they just take it for granted. Back in my day, our Christmas tree was a twig.
We're saying that you're blaming your kids that they take it for granted, yet 5 minutes ago we were complaining that our parents gave us shit gifts.
Yeah.
You grateful little bastard.
Yeah, my parents gave me 30 years of amazing gifts, and then once they gave me a bad gift. I'm talking about it on the podcast.
They're not bad parents. Let's just make that clear. You don't need to call docs.
Just don't buy me a friggin' Wiggles notepad. But I hear the chores of an adult. It's so funny watching. Christmas is very different from an adult perspective.
Even hosting Christmas.
The food, but here's the thing. I'm so simple. You mentioned it at the top of the podcast. We need a soccer ball, some beer, and some music and some friends. You don't need a full turkey and ham. You don't need everything piled on. You don't need all the stress. Christmas can be easy and good.
Yeah.
The kids just want presents and a couple of toys, and they'll play with it all day.
Yeah.
The adults just want alcohol and kid-free time. That's it.
Yeah. Absolutely. We could make it easier. I don't know where the stress comes from. We should start a petition.
It's a lot
Anti-stress
of
Christmas.
pressure. I think it's a lot of pressure too, because people are traveling, people are looking forward to it all year, all month, all weeks. You're putting in leave at work, you're building it up to this high expectation of Christmas, and it's got to meet those expectations. But lower those expectations, man. I'm all for an easy Christmas. If my mum went and got a couple of Coles chooks and put it on the table, a couple of slices of bread, and a couple of cans of rum, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
Easy done. Let's do it.
Easy done.
I'm
You
all
want to kick
for
a ball when you come down?
Yeah.
Yeah, Christmas could be easier. Let's start at hashtag Christmas could be easier.
Yeah, or hashtag easy Christmas.
Easy Christmas. Yes, we might do some tips on the Linking Slinkies for easy Christmas ideas. It's kind of like
I'm telling you, Woolies and Coles, $10 chickens. Get a couple of them. They feed a lot of people.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's gonna be like what's that show on Friday night? The garden show.
I don't know.
It's been on forever.
Better Homes and Gardens.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll do how they just give tips coming up to Christmas. We'll give tips too.
Easy Christmas. All right. Send us in your hashtag easy Christmas ideas. Save the stress, but still having fun and enjoying it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Like just eat the turkey raw.
Well, maybe not that easy.
Christmas movies though. Die Hard, what's your thoughts?
Definitely a Christmas movie.
Absolutely a Christmas movie. It's at Christmas time. He wouldn't be there if it wasn't for the Christmas party.
Exactly.
Christmas movie. Yeah.
It's so, but I'm just whinging for the last 10 minutes about being an adult at Christmas time. It is awesome to watch Christmas movies and have an excuse to watch them with your kids. We've been watching one nearly every other night. Now it's great. We watched, is it called The Santa Claus, the one with Tim Allen?
The Santa Claus.
Yeah.
The Santa Claus. Yeah.
Classic. Love it. Perfect.
My favorite Christmas movie.
Is that okay? So let's do top Christmas movies. Let's go top 3-ish. Doesn't have to be in order. Off the top of your head, what are your top 3 Christmas movies off the top of your head?
Oh. So the Santa Claus one, is probably the favorite because it's it's very much about Christmas and that experience you had as a child, laying in bed going, oh, got to get to sleep because otherwise Santa won't come. So it has all that Christmas Eve and all that kind of stuff. After that, the other movies are good, 2 and 3. It's more about what happens behind the scenes at Christmas, I guess.
Yeah.
I like them, but probably wouldn't be my favorite Christmas movies, but I still watch them. The Grinch would probably be the other one.
Oh yeah, forgot about the Grinch. Yep.
And the third one's probably the Home Alone, I reckon.
Nice.
Probably Home Alone 2. Yeah, Home Alone 2.
Home Alone 2. Ooh.
In New York, where they throw the bricks into his face.
Yeah, that's good. We rewatched Home Alone the other day. So I'm going to go Home Alone's my favorite. Number 1 for me. Number 2, I'd probably go Elf with Will Ferrell.
Yeah, it's good.
And number 3, probably the Santa Claus, the Tim Allen one.
Yeah.
But Home Alone, when was the last time you rewatched Home Alone?
Oh, last Christmas. Actually, I didn't even think I got around to it last Christmas.
It's the whole thing where the robbers are breaking in is the last 10 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, I know. There's not.
The first 20 minutes is him getting left at home.
Yeah.
An hour of the film is just him at home alone.
Yeah.
And this is so funny. We were halfway through the movie. I swear to God, this is true. Lainey, my oldest daughter, 7 years old, she's watching this movie. She's seen it before, but we're rewatching it a few days ago. And she goes, oh, Home Alone. He's home alone. That's why it's called Home Alone. I was like, yep.
Yeah.
Wait until she sees Die Hard. Oh, he's dying hard.
Elf's really going to confuse her then.
Yeah, elf. He's an elf. Oh, the Santa Claus. It's about a Santa Claus. It was so funny. Home
Probably.
Alone's a great movie.
Yeah,
Do
probably.
you like the second one better?
Home Alone. Yeah, like the first one. First one's good. Like I like all of them, but in terms of my favorite is Home Alone 2 for me was kind of like what would happen for Christmas if you went away.
I think it's
Um,
probably more realistic for us too, because
yeah,
a big family flying away to France didn't really happen when we were a kid.
no, no,
But
no.
traveling for a holiday, a bit
Yeah,
more realistic.
traveling for a holiday, losing your family, and you getting on the wrong plane. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's mainly just the brick scene. Like I just think
Yeah.
there's parts of Home Alone 2 that are funnier, but I love Home Alone 1. Yeah,
I want to
absolutely.
know how that family afforded that mortgage in that house. Have you seen that house and that many kids? I don't know how many kids were actually in the family because they had heaps of kids visiting. But how many
Oh,
was
I think
was
it's
it?
only yeah, Kevin, Buzz, and the sister. Can't remember the sister's name.
So they have a
So just the three kids.
so they have a mansion for 3 kids.
Yeah.
Ridiculous, but beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it. I wonder if someone lives in that house now.
Yeah, they would. Yeah.
How awesome would that be? It must be worth hundreds of millions of dollars, right? Because you can say it's the Home Alone house.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of the houses and stuff, yeah, go for a lot of money and stuff. But the inside might not look like that though, because the inside
No.
will be a set. Yeah. But I love it.
Love Home Alone. Let's watch Home
Worst
Alone
Christmas
together.
movie.
Worst Christmas movie.
Yeah.
This is I don't know about the worst Christmas movie off the top of my head. Let me just quickly bring up a list of
That's what I'm doing too.
yeah, Christmas. I can't really think of any. Oh, actually, off the top of my head, we watched one the other day. Oh, I wish I could think of the name, but it was so bad. Any of these Hallmark Christmas movies
Yes.
are
Yeah.
just rubbish. Whether
Yeah.
it's I seen a funny TikTok the other day. I'll send you about the Hallmark Christmas movies, but basically anything like that. But I think also Love Actually. Have you seen that? Is that a Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Christmas movie.
Can't
I don't
stand
mind it though. I'm not against that.
Ugh, no. Let's
It wouldn't be my favorite though.
let's go worst Christmas movies. All right, we're referring to Google. We've done it, guys. We're podcasting gold right here, Googling shit that you can Google at home. But
So they
we
brought
might
out
say
a
something funny.
yeah. They brought out a Hallmark Christmas movie, Home Alone 4, and it was about like yeah, it was a Hallmark movie, but the parents had broken up and they'd separated. And the father, he like has this mansion out in the middle of nowhere then, and it's all like smart stuff. And he's remarried, and the mother hadn't remarried. But yeah, the kids were staying with them. And like it was all the same storyline, but the actors were different. So they remembered everything, and then yeah, it was pretty shit.
That's weird. Recently I watched a bad Christmas movie that you might
What is it?
disagree with, mate. Office Christmas Party.
Yeah, I disagree. I love it.
Rubbish, mate. Absolute rubbish. I'm sick of these movie tropes. Oh, the sister's angry. She comes in. She's all businessy. Oh, he's fun. He got the profits are down. They walk into the okay. They walk in and the chick is on the computer, right?
Yeah.
Have a look at the screens. This is what annoys me in every movie. We've talked about this before personally, where it's I've got to hack into the Pentagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm in, guys. Nah, doesn't work like that, mate. Her screens are like full of all text and rubbish and shit. And what was the thing she came up with? Wi-Fi, internet everywhere.
Oh yeah, yeah. Anyway,
has she not? They're in Chicago, aren't they? Do they not have? My mum can get reception and watch YouTube in Moonby, mate. Why do you need internet to come out of a light bulb when you get reception everywhere.
Because some people pay for that, mate. You know.
What is she going to give it for free?
Yeah, it's just connecting your Wi-Fi signal out of everything.
Why? How do you make money off that?
Exactly what I was thinking during the movie. Like when it comes up, I'm like, oh, what a cool idea. And it's like, how do you get paid? Because that's the thing that saves the company. You know, like at the end, they get up and working. And they're like, oh, we're all saved. Everyone keeps their jobs.
Wait. Sorry, I just want to stop you there because I didn't watch the end. I couldn't make it through, but I want to guess the end of the movie.
All right.
If that chick, what's her name? Friends, Rachel,
Jennifer Aniston
was at the start of the film, came in all grumpy bum, blah blah blah. Your brother, you got to fix the company, blah blah blah, whatever. If she comes around at the end and turns into a happy person that loves her brother, is that true?
Yeah.
Who does the hacker chick get with?
The main guy.
Rubbish. It's a rubbish film and you know it, mate. You can predict that. Predictable bullshit films with a couple of funny jokes. Oh my God, they put the Coke bag next to the snow machine. What's going to happen? But 3 minutes before that scene, what do they film up close, mate? The snowblower machine. Oh my God, do you think this is an important part of the film that they're filming really close? Bullshit, rubbish film. You can do better, mate.
You're just really hard to please, mate. I just thought it was funny. I just thought it was I enjoyed the jokes. I enjoyed the story. Even though it was predictable, just because predictable doesn't mean I can't enjoy it. Like
I like the premise. The premise was good.
Yeah.
The premise of office Christmas parties, right? Companies got to save money. That premise is fine. But the old trope of the guy's just got divorced. He's working close with a pretty female hacker. She's smart and beautiful. And she knows how to get Wi-Fi out of your fucking light bulb. I wonder if they're going to get together. The angry female boss that her brother is loose and happy. Will she lighten up by the end? I don't know. They did. Spoilers. Right?
Yeah, but you don't know how. You don't know the funny. There's some pretty funny stuff at least. No, I can't ruin it for. Okay. Old mate gets picked on because he doesn't have a girlfriend and he tells everyone he does.
Oh, yes. So he hires a prostitute. Yep.
Hires a prostitute. And then at the end, the sister blows up at the brother in front of everyone and says you need to fire everyone. So he gets drunk and walks off. And the pimp is upset with the guy for wanting his money back because she, did some bad stuff. So they kidnap the boss, but the boss is already like in the world's over mood anyway. And he like takes over their car and wants to jump over the Chicago River. And like all these funny things lead up to this. The party just escalates beyond anything. There's some good jokes in it. Is it a simple movie? Yeah, it's a pretty simple movie, but mate, all I want to do is kick the ball and drink a beer with you. Simple's where it's at. Like Da Vinci Code? Nah, fuck that.
I'm not against simple movies. It's predictability that I'm just seen a million times.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing with Game of Thrones is it wasn't predictable.
Yeah.
We saw stuff in there that it's always the guy gets the girl or the girl gets the guy, and the Mighty Ducks win after getting a big defeat, like all this kind of stuff. So I guess there's movies out there that stick to that storyline, and then there's movies that are coming at the moment that don't.
I haven't seen Game of Thrones, by the way.
You haven't seen Game of Thrones? I thought you started watching it.
I've watched.
Well, I didn't give any spoilers like, but just Game of Thrones always gives you what you're not expecting.
I watched 10 minutes of it. That was enough for me.
You're a hard bloke to please.
Just give us me a beer and a soccer ball, buddy.
All right. So we've covered movies, songs.
Okay. I think my favorite Christmas song is this is that song where it's like, baby, it's cold outside. I should have been done. That
out of Elf. Yeah.
Is it? Oh yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
seen it for a while. But yeah, so that's probably my favorite song. But then everyone's like, "Oh, it's about rape. He wants to rape her." I'm like, what? And then I was like, "Oh, baby, it's cold outside. I really want to go. I'm going to tie you down," or whatever he says. But isn't that what it's about? She like
I
wants
don't
to
know.
leave. Google the lyrics for me. I swear to God. But I think it sounds the best. But if it's about rape, it's not my favorite song. I'm sorry. Please don't cancel me. It was probably from the 20s too. Baby, it's cold outside. I really want to leave your apartment. Baby, your sweater's looking tight. I don't want to take off my sweater.
There's actually no mention of the Christmas holiday in it, but it's popularly regarded as a Christmas song.
Oh, wow. Read me the lyrics.
Um,
Sorry, what's it called again?
Baby, it's cold outside. I don't have the lyrics. I'm just, I can get the lyrics, though.
Yeah, read me the lyrics.
Let's find the lyrics.
Baby, look at my balls. I don't want to see your balls.
Lyrics.
L-Y-R-I.
I really can't stay.
Okay.
Baby.
Okay. Is this the start?
Yeah.
Is that how the song starts? Okay, read them out.
I really can't stay. Baby, it's cold outside.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go away. Baby, it's cold outside. This evening has been hoping that you've dropped in. So very nice. I'll hold your hands. They're just like ice.
Okay.
My mother will start to worry. Beautiful, what's your hurry? My father will be pacing the floor. Listen to the fireplace roar. So really, I'd better scurry. Beautiful, please don't hurry. Or maybe just half a drink more. I'll put some records on while I pour.
See?
The neighbors might think, baby, it's bad out there. Say what's in this drink. No cabs to be had out there. I wish I knew how. Your eyes are like straight now. To break this spell, I'll take your hat. Your hair looks swell.
Wow.
Why, thank you. I ought to say no, sir. Mind if I'm moving closer? At least I'm going to say that I tried. What's the sense of hurting my pride? I really can't stay. Baby, don't hold out. Baby, it's cold outside.
I told you. He's like,
yeah. Oh,
like,
here we go. This sounds more rapey. I simply must go. Baby, it's cold outside. The answer is no, but baby, it's cold outside. The welcome has been. How lucky that you dropped in. So nice and warm. Look out the window at the storm. My sister will be suspicious. God, your lips look delicious. My brother will be there at the door. Waves upon a tropical shore. My maiden aunt's mind is vicious. Gosh, your lips are delicious. Or maybe just a cigarette more. Never such a blizzard before. And I don't even smoke. Wow. Yeah, you're right. It does sound is baby.
yeah.
Outside.
She's like, oh, my dad's gonna worry about me. Don't worry about him. Oh, my brother might wait up. Forget about it. I was like, oh, I really want to go. Just drink some more. Jesus.
Stressful.
Was that from the 20s? Does it say when it was from?
Oh, it didn't say where it was from. No. I think 1940 something, I think it said.
Yeah, 40s.
Baby It's Cold Outside is a sing about rape. Every December, the internet serves up a fresh batch of hot takes about the 1944 jazz standard, a classic recipe for clickbait. Yeah, okay. What have we got? I'm just reading some articles.
Are they saying it is about rape?
Same people bring it up every year.
Yeah, maybe if it is about rape, maybe they should bring it up every year. I really want to rape you.
It's a bit of an exaggeration, but it's hard to find detractors on social media. They're trying to compare it to Here Comes Santa Claus. Being made so long ago, it was made, I think, innocently, but now today they have different meanings.
So innocent. I want to leave your house. I've locked the front door. Pour me some more. Suck on my balls. So innocent. Such a beautiful, innocent time.
Beautiful, innocent song. We might learn the lyrics.
Well, that was my favorite song before. I thought, yeah. Anyway, what's your favorite Christmas song?
I don't have one. I don't like them.
I
Yeah,
actually
like
hate Christmas
carols. Yeah, carols and Christmas music. Yeah, I don't like. I think it's just every year the same songs are on the radio at shopping centers and at work. Like every year at work for like 7 years, it was put onto the speakers at work. So like all through Christmas would be the same songs. I think I'm just done with them.
Christmas, I gave you my heart. The very next day, you gave it away.
Yeah, they're always in your head though.
though. Is that the Mariah Carey one?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh no, that's All I Want. All I Want for Christmas is you.
And then you got some Buble. People like to play Buble now as well.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Yeah, it's probably.
Yeah,
just,
no, just
is there
not
any?
a fan.
Oh, have you heard Sia's Christmas album?
No.
It's actually really good. Sia Christmas album. When did that come out? I think it was last year or the year before. Every Day is Christmas. 2017. That was last year, wasn't it? I would voluntarily listen to those songs.
Okay. I might
Look it
check
up.
it out.
Yeah, it's actually really good. And they've got this Santa's Coming for Us song, which is awesome, and Every Day is Christmas.
Yeah.
The really good songs. Really good songs.
Okay.
Serious. That
I'll check
actually,
them out.
yeah, that's my favorite. Screw you, rapey old man song. Yeah, you're the best. Santa's Coming for Us. But the worst one is that Mariah Carey song, right? That's played everywhere.
Yeah, I think I just hate most of them. Yeah, I don't think I could choose a worse one. And it's not that the songs are bad or anything like that. It's just that they're played every year for months.
I just typed in top Christmas songs and it says The Pretenders 2000 Miles. Is that a Christmas song?
Isn't that 5,000 miles? Is that Pretenders? I don't know. Maybe this is a different song.
Oh, wait. Yeah, what's 2000 Miles by Pretenders?
500 miles is the.
What am I thinking of? Did they make a song called? Wow, I'm just listening to it now. I don't think that's weird.
The Proclaimers sing.
Oh,
yes, the Proclaimers sing 500 miles. The Pretenders 2,000 miles. I guess is a ripoff.
Wow. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, I think we just hear too much Christmas songs.
Yeah.
Like you hear Jingle Bells, you're like, oh, that song's all right. You hear it again. All right, that's enough. You hear it 300 times every single year.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
Just get caroling.
Yeah.
We'll just sing that rapey song.
Baby,
that's it. It's the only one we learn.
That's really weird, eh? My brother's gonna know. Right? Weird. Sure it wasn't sung by Bill Cosby? Have another drink. Why is my drink fizzing? I swear it's a Barocca. It doesn't look like a Barocca. Right?
I was gonna do a Bill Cosby impression, but I don't think I'll pull it off.
Yeah, don't think so.
Yeah. No. How do you feel about Office Christmas parties though? Not the movie. I think there's some. I've been to some rippers. I've also been to some shit ones too.
They're either the best thing ever or the worst thing ever. So Office Christmas parties, it depends on so much. So it depends on the people. It depends on the venue. It depends on whether you're allowed. So I've been to a lot of Office Christmas parties where you can't drink.
Yeah.
And you're just hanging out with the people you work with, but there's some tinsel on the table and some shitty cold meat.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, this is fun. What time are we allowed to leave? But
Whenever
then you get other Office Christmas parties with free booze with the cool people from work, and it's wild and loose. But I think the problem is you always hear about the office Christmas parties that take it a bit too far, and a couple of the managers have a bit too many shandies, a couple too many eggnogs, and they ruin it for the rest of it. But
They ruin it. Yeah.
yeah, but I'm all
Don't
for
make
an
out
office
with your
Christmas
staff.
party. Yeah. Oh, but
Yeah.
does that ever really happen in real life? Like, when was the last time there was an office Christmas party and two people got so drunk they fucked in the office in the office supply cupboard?
Right. You never know with these things. They probably wouldn't tell you.
But also, unless that's against your company policy, is it that big of a deal? Who cares?
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Right?
But yeah, no, I've had some like the ones where that happen in the middle of the day, and like you get an email from HR with like all the things. And you're just like, fuck, it'd just be easier if I just don't go. But then I've had some really wild ones that ended really early the next morning.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're really good times. Some of the best times.
But I think also a lot of time now it's like, well, it's COVID, so we couldn't do this, and due to budget restraints, we're not buying you this. You can't do this. You can't go here.
Yeah.
Yeah, my office is starting to get pretty bad. They didn't even pay for the meal last year.
Yeah, I really wanted a Christmas party this year, but I just couldn't get in anywhere.
Yeah.
So that's all right. I'll have to save it up for next year.
So, mate, we're gonna have a
Big bed.
awesome Christmas party when I come down.
Yeah.
Linking Slinkies # easy Christmas party.
Everything in the slow cooker.
Yeah. Just remember to turn it on. Have you ever done that when you're coming home from work and you're like, I got the best slow cooker on, and you come home and you haven't turned the slow cooker on?
And because you walk in, you're like,
can't smell it.
Why can't I smell anything? Mate, Christmas special. What's your thoughts?
Loved it, mate. I'm all Christmas mode after this. I'm getting excited. I'm getting pumped. I'm ready for Christmas this year.
Just playing with the ball on your hat.
I'm like that fish that puts the tentacle out the front.
Yeah. Or like a cat they put the hood on it and it's got to chase. It's effectively chasing itself. All right, mate. Christmas special. What do we want to do? We want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Thank you for listening to us. Thank you for liking and subscribing and supporting us and everything. We hope you and your families have the best Christmas, even if it's stressful. But we hope you have a good time.
No, but honestly, thank you so much. Anybody that's liked a video of ours, anybody that's just listened, even we see you out there just listening and not commenting, we salute you. Seriously, it means a lot to us. This has been an awesome year for us in terms of podcasting stuff. We've got so many good ideas for the new year. I'm telling you, 2020, year of the Slinky.
Yeah, I think once we get some sleep and rest, we'll be refreshed for these new topics next year.
Cannot wait. Everyone like and subscribe, blah, blah, blah. linkingslinkies@gmail.com, blah, 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 blah.
And
but
remember,
more importantly, just listen.
But also more importantly,
remember,
never try to fix your mate Slinky.
Ho, ho, ho.